Hello, parents. It's Mr. Greenwald here with our class for Mr. Greenwald and Mr. Sanchez. I wanted to take you through a tour of all of the resources that we have and how to navigate around through them and take advantage of them. So what you can see here is the Google Classroom for this is just the first period class, but it's actually going to be the same for the second period class and the sixth period class as well. And so what you can see here, this is what we call the stream. These are the announcements, the most recent things that we've updated in here. And so all of the lessons get posted here, and important announcements like you see here. The kids need to do the practice problems, and I'm reminding them of that here. And then if you click on the Classwork tab, it's very exciting because there's a lot of cool stuff in the Classwork tab. At the top, you can see there's the family letter that I sent home at the beginning of the year. If you do not get that from your child, you should ask them for it, or you can just access it here in Google Classroom. There's a welcome back to school activity that we did with the kids the first day. You can see here, and so the other things to look at, the key resources section. You can see here the entire curriculum for your students is here. If you click on this and click here on the link, it takes you to the student edition. This has all of the units for the entire school year and all the lessons from all those units. Okay, so you can take a look at that at any time. You can also see here there's a link to all the YouTube videos of all of the main activities and the lessons we do for the entire year, and even some extra ones that we haven't done. And so if you click on it here, it takes you to my YouTube playlist page, and you can see here there's a playlist for each of the units, except for Unit 8, which I'm going to be doing over Christmas break. But you can see every other unit's already here. And you can see the full playlist. You can see here, if you click on the full playlist, you can see all of the videos here. And the numbers here, the number 6 is for grade 6, and then the 2 is for unit 2, and then the number here is the number of the lesson. So they can find all the videos for all of the activities there, which is very helpful. I'm going to show you another way to find those videos as well in a second. You can see all of the lessons. This is the link to Classkick. That is this app here, and I'm going to show you guys how to log into that in a second as well. And then we have all of the vocabulary for the year right here. You can click on that and you can see all the vocabulary words. So that's crucial to check out. Okay, now all of the lessons and all of the homework problems, they're all located in Classkick. You can either get to Classkick by clicking on one of the links here, like for instance in Unit 1 here, these are all going to be links to Classkick, or you can just go straight to the Classkick app. Or if you're on a laptop or a desktop, you can go to classkick.com. And so if you go to the web page, it's going to look like this. You're going to want your child to press login and log in as a student. And then from there, they're going to want to click login and with Google. Okay, so they're going to log in with Google, and then it's going to ask them to put in their Google account login information. So they would log into Google that way. They should not be typing in any sort of a code other than the password for their Google account. And they should not be typing in their name, because once they're logging in with Google, it's automatically going to know their name because of their Google email address that they log into. So that's how they can get there. Once they get there, they're going to be able to see all of the lessons. So I'm going to show you what it looks like on my end here. I'm going to log in with Google. And it's going to do this, and then it'll take me through. Now, your child is not going to see all of the assignments that I'm going to have here, but they're going to see a lot of them. So far, we've done Unit 1 and Unit 2. So lessons for Unit 1, they're all going to have the word lesson in the title. And then for the practice problems, they're all going to have the word practice in the title. So the practice problems, you can think of those as being homework. Although sometimes if the child can get it done in class, then they won't have homework. But the practice is very important. Whether you call it classwork or homework, it's very important. They must do that. It's a big part of their grade. So you can see here we have Unit 2 practice. Okay, these are all assignments they're going to be working on. Every lesson that we do has a set of practice problems that aligns with it. So for instance, today on Thursday, the 19th of September, we did lesson 6-2-9. Let me show you the lesson. So the number 9 was constant speed. This was the one where we did where we walked 10 meters. And so you can see here is the lesson. Constant speed, we did this. Your student should recognize these slides if they were not sleeping in class. We didn't have anybody sleeping today in class. So, right, Mr. Sanchez?
They're all awake.
And so then the practice problems that align with that, it's just going to be in one place for the child. They're all going to be in the same place. And they're just going to look for 6-2-9. Grade 6, Unit 2, Lesson 9. Here's what the practice problems look like here. You can see here they have points assigned to them. So when they click on the assignment, they're going to find the green dashed boxes, and that's where they're going to want to click to enter in their answer. Okay, so when they click here, it'll give them a little text box to write in the answer for each of these. Very, very important to do. All right, in the lesson, let me actually take you back to the lesson and show you one more thing here. In the lesson, like what we have, you will find that each lesson there will be a link to a video like this. If they click on the video, that's going to take them to the video that I made. There are a few videos made by another teacher, but this is mostly all going to be
Hello,
my
class. Hope you enjoyed the...
And I'll mute that so you can still hear me. But this is going to go through the activity. So if they didn't understand the activity in class, they can watch this. And it's also going to help them to be able to do the practice problems. Okay, so very, very important. So they want to have, so again, to review, we have Google Classroom. They need to be able to check that for the materials. They're going to go into Classkick. They're going to have all of their lessons and assignments there. And they can go to the YouTube videos if they need extra help or if they were absent. All right, hope this helps.